Hello friends, in this video we want to talk about packet traces 10.6.10 backup configuration files. As you can see, we have three objectives here. Establish connectivity to TFTP server. We have TFTP server to save save configuration file here. And also we should transfer configuration file from TFTP server because we have already saved some configuration file in TFTP server, and we want to retrieve them, and we want to transfer them from TFTP server to um, our router, and we should use this computer PCA. And also we want to back up configuration and OS to TFTP server again. Uh, by other words, we should change something in configuration file and send it back to TFTP server and save it, and it's a backup system in Cisco and network devices. First, we should establish connectivity to TFTP server. Mm, yes, and we should ping TFTP server from PCA and from RTA. Click on PCA because we have established a connection to RTA via console cable. We should go to PCA. Yes. And then desktop tab, and followed by terminal here. And you can see we have established and make connection to RTA, enable, and configure and activate the gigabit G00 interface. The IP address should match the default gateway for TFTP server. As you can see, we don't have any connection between RTA and SW2 and RTA and SW1 because it's red. But here is better show IP interface brief, and you can see we have two interface here, G00 and G01, and both of them are down, and it means we should make it up. And in the instruction, you should write here configure terminal and interface G00. First, no shutdown, and it will be changed status to up. And we should also use this interface for default gateway for TFTP server. And what is the default gateway? You should go to desktop IP configuration, and you can see default gateways here. And this is, excuse me, and this is IP address for this interface. And subnet mask is 255.255.255.0. Yes. And okay. Test connectivity to TFTP server now. Exit, or maybe do ping. I use do because I am in configure or global terminal, global mode, and I can write some command with do here. And I want to ping this IP address. Yes, it's true. Because if you write, for example, it doesn't work for you, you should use do, and it works for you. And now RTA can ping a TFTP server. Okay, we have established connection, and we are successful to establish connection. Now we can get and retrieve configuration file from TFTP server because we have missed something in our RTA. As you can see here, do show run. We don't have any configuration here, and we have missed something, but fortunately it has been saved in TFTP server. We can come back to exec and privilege mode. Uh, in privilege exec mode, you should write copy TFTP from TFTP to running config in router. What is the address of remote host? This is this address should be copied. Okay, this is TFTP server, and this is destination. This is a source and for TFTP server. Okay, and file name should be this name, and yes, and the router should return the following. Yes, as you can see, this is true, and this is successful. Issue the command to display the current configuration. Show run. Yes. And what change was made? As you can see, before that, the name of my router was router. Okay, this is the name. But now, after I have execute this file and I have copied it, changed it has been changed to RTA automatic because configuration stored on the TFTP server was loaded into the router, and the host name the router changed to RTA, and issue the appropriate show command to display interface status. We try to show IP interface brief, and okay, we have also configured G01 by this configuration file. But something is here is not true. It's maybe we should change it. All are all interfaces active? No, they are not active. You can see this is administratively down. Administratively down, it means you as admin have or has already um, locked it or already made it to down because maybe security, maybe file, and a lot of reasons maybe. And you should go to configure terminal, correct any issue related to interface problems and test connectivity between PCA and TFTP server. Okay, now we should establish connection between RTA and PCA via switch 2 via this path or this way. In this situation, G01, this is here, this is G01. G01, configure terminal, and right here, interface G01, and write no shot. IP address, also we should check IP address because this is default gateway for RT, for switch 2 and for RCA. We should go to RCA here. Only we want to check it. And you can see default gateway is true. Okay, default gateway is true. And also for switch 2, enable show run or show IP interface brief. And you can see also VLAN 1 is administratively down because by default VLAN 1 is up, and also configure it's okay. Yeah, I don't need it because I should follow the instructions here. Backup configuration and iOS to TFTP server, but also we should test connectivity between TFTP server and here. We should go here to command prompt and ping. Yes, ping this one, and you can see we have a test connectivity between them, and it's true. Yes, come back to terminal and right here, change the host name. Yes, okay, change the host name of RTA to RTA1. As admin, I have made decision to change host name to RTA 1. Yes, and save it. We should come back here and save, copy, um, running config to startup config. We want to save in NVRAM, and NVRAM is here. And what is this destination? Destination should be IP address of a TFTP server. Here, I want to save it here because it's safe for me. Again, copy running config, startup config. Yes. And destination file name. Yes. Issue the command to display the files in Flash. You can write here, show Flash, and you can see some information here. Backup the iOS in Flash to the TFTP server using the following command. We should also copy Flash to TFTP server and source file name. This is the source file name. And what about this is IP address of also TFTP server and destination file name. Yes, it's true. And what special character repeatedly displayed indicating that the iOS file is being copied to the TFTP server successfully? It means this sign, and this is a exclamation point, and it indicates that it's true. And now open TFTP server, and this is the last station, last stop. Go here and click on the service. This is service. You can see a lot of services and a lot of protocols that you can configure in server, like HTTP server, the HTTP server, TFTP server, that we have also configured here. And another thing is here. Um, Select TFTP and scroll through the list of iOS. You can see a lot of configuration file and a lot of files and documents maybe we have already saved here. Has the iOS C 1900 universal. This is, yes, this file. Yes, we have um, saved this file in TFTP server and it was successful. You have copied to the file server, TFTP server. Yes, we have done it. And this activity also is finished right now. And thank you for watching, and subscribe me and support me, and have a nice day, my friend.